Hello everyone, this is Gansham Bajaj. I hope you all are doing very well. In this video we are going to start chapter 1, chemical reaction and chemical equation. Chemical reactions are associated with chemical change. Whenever a chemical change occurs, chemical reaction is said to take place. Usually chemical reactions are irreversible. Let's see few examples of chemical reactions. Cooking of food is a chemical reaction. Fermentation of plants, vegetables, fruits, this is also a chemical reaction. Rusting of iron is a chemical reaction. Respiration is a chemical reaction. During inhale or exhale, oxygen combined with the blood and CO2 is released. This is a chemical reaction. Fermentation of grapes, which is used to make alcohol, it is also a chemical reaction. Digestion of food is also a chemical reaction. When we take food with the help of mouth, then food passes through the esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, anus. In all this part, digestion of food take place, which is a chemical reaction. Food is broken down into small parts with the help of biocatalyst, which is called enzyme. So the digestion is a chemical reaction. Milk gets converted into curd due to chemical reaction. When milk is left at room temperature during summers, then chemical reaction take place. When milk is left during summers, then chemical reaction take place. That's why milk is kept in the refrigerator. An iron tawa is left exposed to humid atmosphere, then chemical reaction take place. जब कोई लोहे की बनी हुई कील या तवा जब ह्यूमिड एटमॉस्फेयर के कांटेक्ट में आता है तो उसमें जंग लग जाती है ड्यू टू केमिकल रिएक्शन. Grapes get fermented due to chemical reaction. Food is cooked, then also chemical reaction take place. Digestion and respiration are also chemical reaction. Understand with the help of activity. Clean a magnesium ribbon by a sandpaper. Hold it with a pair of tongs. Burn it using a spirit lamp. Collect the ash formed in watch glass. Now observe. It burns with a dazzling white flame. It burns with a dazzling flame. It changes into powder, and this powder is magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide is formed due to chemical reaction. Let's discuss about chemical equation. A chemical equation is the symbolic representation of a chemical reaction in the form of symbols and formulas. So the symbolic representation of chemical reaction is called chemical equation. A word equation describes chemical change using the name of reactant and products. Chemical reaction को उनके name के द्वारा denote करना is called word equation. This is the word equation. Magnesium plus oxygen forms magnesium oxide. The substance that undergo chemical change in the reaction are the reactants. Magnesium and oxygen are the reactants. And the new substance formed during the reaction is the product. Like magnesium oxide is the product. Reactants are written on the left side of the arrow and products are written on the right side. Let's see the chemical equation of the burning of magnesium reaction. The chemical equation is Mg plus O2 yields MgO. This equation is not balanced, that's why it is called skeletal equation. Unbalanced chemical equation is called skeletal equation. Let's discuss about balancing chemical equation. A balanced equation has same number of each element on both sides of the equation. Now question arises on which law equations are to be balanced. So equations are to be balanced on the law of conservation of mass. Let's see an equation. Zn plus S2SO4, Zn plus S2. The number of atoms is equal on both sides. So this is the balance equation. To make a chemical equation more informative, the physical states of the reactant and product is mentioned along with their chemical formula. They are written in common brackets. Solids are denoted by writing small s. Liquids are denoted by small l. Gases are denoted by writing small g. Solution in water are denoted by writing in bracket AQ. Let's start characteristics of chemical reaction. During a chemical reaction, the gas can be released, so evolution of gas can take place. Like burning of coal release carbon dioxide gas. During a chemical reaction, the state of substance can be changed, like solid can be converted into liquid or liquid can be converted into gas. Solid substance can be converted into gas without converting into liquid. During a chemical reaction, color can be changed, as iron nail becomes brown when it reacts with copper sulfate. During a chemical reaction, the temperature can be changed. It can be increased or it can be decreased. आपने देखा होगा जब चूने में पानी मिलाया जाता है तो उसका टेम्परेचर बढ़ जाता है. दिस इज ड्यू टू केमिकल रिएक्शन. During a chemical reaction, precipitate can be formed. Precipitate is insoluble in water. As you can see, the white precipitate is formed in a test tube. You must have played this game Seesaw, and you must have seen Taraju, which is used to measure anything. By balancing, we can take anything accurately. Let's see an equation. Fe2O3 plus carbon. They form Fe plus carbon dioxide. Fe2O3 is ferric oxide. It reacts with carbon. So Fe2O3 and carbon, they are called reactants. And new substances which are formed during a reaction are called products. So Fe and carbon dioxides are products. You can remember this by RAP. RAP. R means reactant, A means arrow, and P means products. Arrow shows the direction of the reaction. So Fe2O3 and carbon, they react to yield Fe plus carbon dioxide. These equations are to be balanced on the law of conservation of mass. So this question can be asked during the exam, on which law the equations are to be balanced. So the answer is that the equations are to be balanced on the law of conservation of mass. As you know, mass neither be created nor be destroyed. So chemical reaction also follow the law of conservation of mass. So what is law of conservation of mass? The sum of masses of the products is always the same as the sum of masses of the reactants. It states that mass is neither created nor destroyed in a chemical reaction. किसी भी एलिमेंट का मास रिएक्टेंट में जितना होगा, उस एलिमेंट का मास प्रोडक्ट में भी उतना ही होगा. सपोज रिएक्टेंट में ऑक्सीजन का मास 32 ग्राम है, तो प्रोडक्ट में भी ऑक्सीजन का मास 32 ग्राम ही होगा. अगर रिएक्टेंट में ऑक्सीजन के 4 एटम है, तो प्रोडक्ट में भी ऑक्सीजन के 4 एटम होंगे. लेट्स सी एन इक्वेशन. इस इक्वेशन में आप देखेंगे कि रेड कलर में जो 2 लिखा हुआ है, दीज आर कॉल्ड कोफिशिएंट्स, और जो ब्लू कलर में जो 2 लिखा हुआ है, दीज आर कॉल्ड सबस्क्रिप्ट्स. इन दिस रिएक्शन, हाइड्रोजन एंड ऑक्सीजन आर कॉल्ड रिएक्टेंट्स एंड H2O is products. You can see there are 4 hydrogen atoms are present at the left side. Similarly, 4 hydrogen atoms are present at the right side. 2 atoms of oxygen are present at the left side. Similarly, 2 atoms of oxygen are present at the right side. So equation should be balanced on the law of conservation of mass. For balancing the equation, you cannot change the formula. Chemical formulas cannot be altered. Suppose formula is H2O. So for balancing, you cannot write H3O. Another example you can take, suppose CO2 is written. So for balancing, you cannot write C2O2. It will be totally wrong. Similarly, subscript also you cannot change because it will change the formula. If you change the subscript, then formula will be changed. So don't change the subscript. You can change only coefficient. Coefficient can be added before an element or molecule. Like H2O can be written twice H2O. CO2 can be written 6 CO2. Now we'll start balancing the equation. So let's see how we'll balance the equation. Let's see an equation of burning of natural gas. Natural gas is methane and formula of methane is CH4. When you burn it, it will react with oxygen, it will form CO2 and H2O. So CH4 and O2 are the reactant and CO2 and H2O are the products. So at the left side you see the one atom of carbon is present, 4 atoms of hydrogen are present and 2 atoms of oxygen are present. Similarly, at the right side, at the reactant, 1 atom of carbon is present, 2 atoms of hydrogen are present and 3 atoms of oxygen are present. So the number of hydrogen and oxygen atoms are not equal at the reactant and products. So we have to make it equal. So how will you do? So at the right side, 2 hydrogen are present and at the left side 4 hydrogen atoms are present. So you will apply 2 coefficient. So it will make 4 at the right sides. Both are equal. So when you write 2, so it will increase the number of atoms oxygen also. So now 4 atoms will be become at the right side and at the left side there are 2 atoms. So to make it equal, we will write coefficient 2 at the left side. Now what will you do? Now you will write coefficient 2 at the reactant at the oxygen. Now carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, they are having same number on the reactant as well as product. So now this equation is balanced. It is called balanced reaction. Let's see another reaction, the burning of magnesium. Magnesium reacts with oxygen and it forms magnesium oxide. For balancing this equation, see the number of atoms of oxygen are present at the left side as well as right side. 2 atoms of oxygen are present at the left side and 1 oxygen atom is present at the right side. So what will you do? Now you will write 2 at the MgO. You will write 2 before the magnesium oxide. So what will you do? You will write 2 before the magnesium oxide. When you write 2 before the magnesium oxide, so it will make 2 atoms of oxygen at the right, but it will also make 2 atoms of magnesium at the right side. But at the left side, it was only 1. So you also write 2 at the magnesium at the reactant side for making it balanced. Now this equation is balanced. Let's see another equation. You can see first word equation, iron plus oxygen, it yields iron third oxide. You can also say ferric oxide. When Fe reacts with oxygen, it forms ferric oxide Fe2O3. This equation is unbalanced. An unbalanced equation is called skeletal equation. So for balancing this equation, see the number of atoms of oxygen. There are 2 atoms of oxygen present at the left side and 3 atoms are present at the right side. So how will you make it equal? So what will you do? You will write 3 at the O2 and you will write 2 before the Fe2O3. First of all, what will you do? You will write 3 at the O2 and you will write 2 before the Fe2O3. Let's see. When you write 2 before the Fe2O3, so it will make 4 atoms of iron at the right side. So you have to make 4 atoms of iron at the left side also. So you will write 4 before the iron. So now this is the balance equation. 4Fe plus thrice O2, it will form twice Fe2O3. Let's see a very interesting equation. Cu plus O2 yields Cu2O. As you can see, there are 2 copper atoms at the right side and 1 copper atom at the left side. 2 oxygen atom at the left side and 1 oxygen atom at the right side. So you can see there are 2 atoms of copper at the right side. So you will write 2 before Cu. You can see there are 2 oxygen atom at the left side and 1 oxygen atom at the right side. So what will you do? You will write 2 before Cu2O. When you write 2 before Cu2O, so you will see that there will be 4 atoms of copper at the right side. So what will you do? You will write 4 at the copper instead of writing 2. Now this equation is balanced. 4Cu plus O2 yields 2Cu2O because there are 2 oxygen atoms at the right side and 2 oxygen atoms at the left side. Similarly, 4 copper atoms at the left side and 4 copper atoms at the right side. इस इक्वेशन में आपने ऑक्सीजन एटम्स को बराबर किया, Cu2O के आगे 2 लगा दिया. जब आपने Cu2O के आगे 2 लगा दिया तो कॉपर एटम 4 हो गए. देन आपने 4 कॉपर के आगे लगा दिया. इससे ये इक्वेशन बैलेंस हो गई. 4Cu plus O2 yields 2Cu2O. Let's see the another interesting equation, photosynthesis equation. Plants take CO2 and water. They also take sunlight with the help of chlorophyll and they make glucose and oxygen. Let's balance this equation. You can see there are 6 carbon atoms at the right side and 1 carbon atom at the left side. So what will you do? You will write 6 before the CO2. Now you will see there are 12 hydrogen atom at the right side and 2 hydrogen atom at the left side. So what will you do? You will write 6 before H2O. When you write 6 before H2O, so you will get 18 oxygen at the left side, 12 oxygens of CO2 and 6 oxygen of H2O. So it will become 18 atoms of oxygen in the left side. So you have to make 18 atoms at the right side. So 6 atoms of oxygen are present in glucose and 2 atoms in oxygen. So what will you do? You will write 6 at the O2. So it will make 18 atoms at the right side as well as 18 atoms in the left side. For balancing this equation, you can remember this: at the first ball 6, at the second ball also 6, at the third ball there is already 6, so no need to apply 6, and at the fourth ball again you have to apply 6. इस इक्वेशन में आपको पहले कार्बन को देखना था, कार्बन पे 6 एटम्स है इसलिए आपने CO2 के पहले 6 लगा दिया। फिर आपको हाइड्रोजन को देखना है, हाइड्रोजन 12 एटम्स है तो आपने H2O के पहले 6 लगा दिया। जब H2O के पहले आपने 6 लगाया तो टोटल 18 एटम्स हो गए लेफ्ट साइड में, तो आपको राइट में O2 के पास 6 एटम्स लगाने पड़ेंगे ताकि राइट साइड में भी 18 एटम्स कंप्लीट हो जाए। नाउ लेट्स सी अनदर इक्वेशन, Fe plus H2O, it will form Fe3O4 plus H2. See at the right side there are 3 iron atoms. So what will you do? You will write 3 before Fe at the left side. Now see there are 4 oxygen atoms at the right side and there is only 1 oxygen atom at the left side. So what will you do? You will write 4 before H2O. When you write 4 before H2O, then there will be 8 hydrogen atoms at the left side. So to make 8 atoms at the right side of hydrogen, you have to write 4 before H2. It's a very simple to balance it. 3 आयरन एटम राइट साइड में है, so before Fe 3 लिखेंगे आप at the left side. 4 ऑक्सीजन एटम राइट साइड में है, so you will write 4 before H2. जब आप 4 लिखेंगे H2 के पहले, then you will see that there will be 8 हाइड्रोजन एटम्स at the left side. तो आप 4 लिखेंगे before the hydrogen at the right side. Now this is balance equation. 3Fe plus 4H2O yields Fe3O4 plus 4 hydrogen. This is the decomposition reaction of FeSO4. FeSO4 ब्रेक होकर के Fe2O3 plus SO2 plus SO3 बनाता है जब FeSO4 को गर्म किया जाता है. Now see there are 2 iron atoms at the right side. So what will you do? You will write 2 before FeSO4. आप देख रहे हैं राइट साइड में Fe2O3 में Fe के 2 एटम हैं, तो आप बिफोर FeSO4 2 लिख देंगे. जब आप 2 लिखेंगे बिफोर FeSO4, so this equation will be balanced. Why it is balanced? See, there are 2 sulfur atoms at the left side now and there are 2 sulfur atoms at the right side. One is in SO2 and one is in SO3. Similarly, 3 atoms of oxygen in SO3, 2 atoms of oxygen in SO2 and 3 atoms in Fe2O3. So there will be 8 atoms at the right side and you multiply 4 to the 8, so you will get 8 atoms at the left side. FeSO4 is called anhydrous ferrous sulfate. When ferrous sulfate crystal burns, then it gives FeSO4, that's why it is called anhydrous ferrous sulfate. Now see another equation. ZnS plus O2 yields ZnO plus SO2. At the left side there are 2 oxygen atoms and at the right side there are 3 oxygen atoms. So what will you do? You will write 2 before ZnO. When you write 2 before ZnO, so it will make 2 zinc atoms at the right side. So now what will you do? You will write 2 before ZnS. When you write 2 before ZnS, then it will make 2 sulfur atoms at the left sides. So now what will you do? You will write 2 before SO2. When you write 2 before SO2, so it will make 6 oxygen atoms at the right side. Now what will you do? You will write 3 before oxygen at the left side. तो इस इक्वेशन को आपने कैसे बैलेंस किया? सबसे पहले आपने देखा ऑक्सीजन के 2 आइटम है लेफ्ट साइड में और 3 ऑक्सीजन आइटम है राइट साइड में। तो सबसे पहले आपने ZnO के पहले 2 लगा दिया। ZnO के पहले 2 लगाया तो आपने देखा राइट साइड में जिंक के 2 आइटम हो गए, तो आपने ZnS के पहले 2 लगा दिया। जब ZnS के पहले 2 लगाया तो आपने देखा सल्फर के 2 आइटम हो गए लेफ्ट साइड में, तो आपने SO2 के पहले 2 लगा दिया। जब SO2 के पहले 2 लगाया तो ओवरऑल 6 ऑक्सीजन आइटम हो गए राइट साइड में, इसलिए आपने O2 के पहले 3 लगा दिया लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में। नाउ दिस इक्वेशन इज बैलेंस्ड। Now we'll balance another equation. Carbon monoxide plus hydrogen gas, it will make methanol CH3OH. When CO react with hydrogen, then it will make CH3OH. इस रिएक्शन के लिए 340 atm प्रेशर रिक्वायरमेंट होती है, जो हम एरो के ऊपर लिख सकते हैं। ऑक्सीजन के राइट में 1 एटम है, लेफ्ट में भी 1 एटम है, तो ऑक्सीजन भी बैलेंस्ड है। आपको इस इक्वेशन में क्या करना था, आपको हाइड्रोजन के पहले 2 लगाना था ताकि लेफ्ट साइड में हाइड्रोजन के 4 एटम हो जाए और राइट साइड में ऑलरेडी 4 हाइड्रोजन के एटम प्रेजेंट थे। सो नाउ दिस इक्वेशन इज बैलेंस्ड। सी अनदर इक्वेशन, N2 plus S2 it will yield NS3. Nitrogen react with hydrogen, it will make ammonia gas. Now see, there are 3 hydrogen atoms at the right side and 2 hydrogen atoms at the left side. So what will you do? You will write 2 before NS3 at the right side and you will write 3 before S2 at the left side. आप क्या करेंगे, NS3 के पहले 2 लगाएंगे और हाइड्रोजन के पहले 3 लगाएंगे। You can see this is the balance equation. कैसे बैलेंस किया आपने, आपने देखा हाइड्रोजन के 3 एटम्स है राइट साइड में और 2 एटम्स थे लेफ्ट साइड में, तो आपने NS3 के पहले 2 लगा दिया ताकि 6 एटम्स हो जाए हाइड्रोजन के राइट साइड में और S2 के पहले 3 लगा दिया ताकि 6 एटम्स हो जाए लेफ्ट साइड में। जब आपने NS3 के पहले 2 लगाया तो नाइट्रोजन के 2 एटम्स हो गए और लेफ्ट साइड में ऑलरेडी 2 नाइट्रोजन के एटम्स प्रेजेंट थे। नाउ सी द अनदर इक्वेशन, Na plus O2 इट विल मेक Na2O। तो आप देख सकते हैं लेफ्ट साइड में ऑक्सीजन के 2 एटम है और राइट साइड में ऑक्सीजन का 1 एटम है, तो आप क्या करेंगे, Na2O के पहले 2 लिख देंगे, तो इससे ऑक्सीजन बैलेंस हो जाएंगे। लेकिन जब आप Na2O के पहले जब आप 2 लगाओगे तो Na के यहाँ पे 4 एटम्स हो जाएंगे, इसलिए आपको लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में Na के पहले 4 लगाना पड़ेगा। तो आप देख सकते हैं सबसे पहले ऑक्सीजन 2 एटम थे लेफ्ट साइड में, इसलिए राइट साइड में आपने 2 लिखा। जब आपने राइट साइड में Na2O के पहले 2 लिखा तो 4 सोडियम के एटम हो गए, इसलिए आपने Na से पहले 4 लिख दिया। नाउ दिस इज द बैलेंस इक्वेशन। हाउ डिड यू बैलेंस, बैलेंस कैसे किया आपने सबसे पहले देखा ऑक्सीजन के 2 एटम है लेफ्ट साइड में, राइट में 1 एटम है, तो आपने Na2O के पहले 2 लगा दिया। जब आपने Na2O के पहले 2 लगा दिया तो सोडियम के 4 एटम हो गए, इसलिए आपने लेफ्ट साइड पे Na से पहले 4 लगा दिया। नाउ दिस इज द बैलेंस इक्वेशन। Thank you very much. I hope you will get a lot of things from this video. Do practice more and more. The more you do practice, the more perfect you become. So do practice again and again.